right,
Yeah.
so we are back to Vicious Mockery. I hope you guys liked Sea Survival Day, because I know our friends didn't.
Give me the camera. Overcome.
They didn't do it yet.
Do
Now
it.
you can do
Do
it.
it. Now
Look.
do it.
Overcome. Adapt.
Survive.
Good old Bear Grylls.
Drink piss.
All right. So, yeah, our friends survived the horrible tide.
It went
and
flying through the air.
went flying through the air.
Because Mark did not describe exactly what happened correctly.
Went flying through
fine.
the air, and instead of
be honest,
slamming,
No one doesn't know what happened.
yeah,
I mean, that's how it happened in El Dorado, and that's an amazing movie, so, you
Yeah.
know, whatever.
instead of slamming into the side of some jagged rocks, they did a thunder wave and bounced off of the side of it, slid off of the side of it, and onto the other side of a sort of barrier reef, if you will, around an island.
Would it be great? Would it be a great barrier reef?
Yeah, it's so great. Unfortunately, they are a little wider, or lighter. Wider?
Wider?
They're a little
We're bloated.
lighter.
A little bloated.
Is it thick?
We're retaining water.
There.
Oh, that's right. You lost your whole bag.
My bag.
They are lighter
I
for
lost
the
my
wear.
daggers.
So
Don't talk to me about loss.
Oh, repent.
you are about
You lost repent.
200, maybe 300 feet away from.
I'm just gonna float. Let the surface take me to the
Yeah.
water, to the sand.
Um,
Go water, take me to the surface.
Audrin, your crate is still floating, but it's
Nice.
floating 20 feet ahead of you.
I swim and get the crate.
Okay.
We lost the fire dude too. We never knew his story.
Nope. Yep.
The guy that would
The bear, his husband, her husband, her
I know.
Fiancé.
You're
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
dead.
fiance.
my future baby daddy, but he's dead
Well,
now.
you chose to save the bear.
Bear's
That's
also
what
dead.
he would have
You had a-
wanted,
you had
and
a
the bear
choice, really.
killed
I don't
think
itself by
anyone's
swimming
alive,
the wrong
really.
way.
I pay my
Possible.
respects by doing.
Yeah, hopefully he washes ashore and is alive.
I pour a little out from my wine. Oh, I don't have
You don't have a
My
wineskin
wine.
anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
Was that a
sober,
magical
dude.
item you worked on?
it. It made me feel magical.
All right.
Okay, so I grab the crate,
have
I
my
grab
beautiful
everybody, I try
dagger.
and gather everyone up in a little bargey thing, and
Sure.
I
Weapons.
aim for the island,
All right.
and
so
I paddle,
just give me some.
and I
athletics
summon a
check.
mastiff to help paddle on the back, and then we just kind of float to
All
the
right. Just give me some athletics checks.
24 or something like that. probably
Anybody
like
who's-
26.
Are we just all swimming?
Yeah, you're just kicking at this point.
Hey, look at that. I could have used that last game.
25.
21.
I gather everyone up.
Yeah.
I go, Delron, I was so worried. Althea, Aodi, have you seen my jar of eyeballs? It was about yay big, full of eyeballs.
It gone. Thank goodness I have Stony.
And then I get them to the island.
Yeah. So you barely drag your guys' weight to the. Actually, this swim is actually fairly easy for the two of you. Althea just sort of floats. She can just do
What?
that.
Did I give up, or I'm floating like
I
in
don't-
the air?
Can she
I have my
hook there?
shoes on.
Yeah, can she
Floated
put
there,
her
that's what I
feet
mean.
in the
Yeah,
water and then the little
Actually,
wings
you
on it
would
just
make it
propel
first.
us?
You're going 30 feet.
She's like a motor.
Okay.
He's going 50 and I'm
I know,
going
she would
20.
be like a
She's like a
mermaid.
human motor.
Okay.
But you're tired. You're
Yeah.
freaking exhausted.
But her shoes are just zzz.
But the whole process of like,
We're still. That's why like just let the tides bring us in.
and you make it to the sand. I'm just gonna say that the sand is right here.
Yay!
My horns get
And-
stuck in the sand. Help! It'll help.
I help her,
Just call this
and then
the
I open the
sand.
crate.
Daron
All
just
right.
sits on the sand.
What is in the sand? What is in the
Wave
crate?
roll.
Um,
Talent.
let's find out. Volleyball.
Wilson.
Volleyball.
He wants a Wilson.
I want a Wilson.
You want a volleyball? Let's find out what's in the
What
crate.
are the
That's right.
stats
That is
of?
how you survived
about
all the
one.
Amazon and packages.
Amazon packages, man.
And FedEx packages.
This is
It was FedEx,
my
he was on
version.
the FedEx plane.
Right,
This is-
right.
this
but
is
now,
my version of
2019.
Castaway,
Wait,
guys.
Amazon.
It's my version. All right, let's
Forgot
do
that's
it.
How he survived. All the supplies were in there.
29.
Come on, jar of eyeballs.
Come on, ice skates. You can make a new repent out of the blades.
Can't make a new repent.
Oh.
Why can't you?
I wouldn't make a new repent. I'd make a different sword.
Oh, okay.
Salvation. That's what you're calling it.
It's a
Yeah.
good name. I'm not gonna use it now. You ruined it.
This is a crate
No way. Tell
that
me more.
is filled with candles.
A crate of candles. I light them all on fire.
No.
It's literally like 100 candles.
Well, I use
or
one
more.
to light the others, like Hanukkah.
Yeah.
I go, we got wax, we got string.
I don't know how you're gonna light it.
I just
Where's
start banging
the bag?
things
Too
together. I have like a
You
coconut
lost
and a
your
fish.
bag.
We're still
Coconut
too
and a fish.
wet.
I'm just smacking things together.
Elron gets up all disheartened and reaches into a bag, and I already rolled for it. I pull out a boar,
A boar.
a little ball of fur that turns into a boar,
Yep.
and I have it kind of check the forest and then vicinity to. I tell it, if you find something dangerous, come back to me. If you don't, just go have fun in the forest.
Okay.
I was gonna say, guys, we found boar meat. Can we just eat that boar?
I don't think
We
like
could,
steak.
but I could make another one later.
Nice.
And I just
Good
tell
to
it-
know.
More goes. All right.
So
And then I
It's
sit in the
nighttime,
sand
right?
and just wait to see if it comes back or not.
it's
Okay.
nighttime. I'm
It's
so
getting night,
tired.
and it's cold. By the way, you are all
How
very
often can I
wet.
use this?
Your
Give me a second.
clothes are just sopping wet. They're ripped. They're just not efficient anymore.
Now might be a
Dirty.
good time for us a little of that prestidigitation, y'all.
Yeah,
it
I bet
raining?
in an hour we could all be clean and dry and because of prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Because it's just one foot, one
Yeah.
cubic foot. So
Do you guys want to explore
I'm
now,
dry.
or
But
do
it
you guys
doesn't-
want to chill?
It doesn't make.
I
need to chill.
can heat you. I can heat them up.
Oh,
Warm your head.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I could actually cast the thing again. There's no recast in it. I just need to look for my beads.
Nice. All right. Let me check if I'm pretty sure I have control flames. Let
Can
me
I
see if
actually
that's
now
a
do the
thing.
10 radius one, not the 10 square, but the actual 10
Yeah.
foot radius where we all fit in it?
You can. How many more spells do you have?
I have enough spell slots.
Because you used.
She hasn't used barely any.
I barely used any.
'Cause-
'Cause
okay.
The fight, I wasn't using any. I was running around
That's
trying
true.
to grab shit.
Control flames is a cantrip, so if we can make a fire.
I'll go
Well,
get
we have the
kindling.
candles too, and fairy fire.
I'll go
Sweet.
get kindling.
I have my pouch still, so
Yeah,
I
do
have
whatever.
Yeah.
I
Take
can
out-
dry that shit with
Yeah, I take
prestidigitation.
out my torches and my tinderbucks to let it dry out.
Okay.
But
I
I'm gonna
just
go get
sit
some
there
kindling.
jealous that everybody has their bags of equipment for
Okay,
the
I'll
situation.
make the shelter.
I lost my equipment
If
too.
Darwin
I
gets
just kept all
tired-
my
It
money
lasts
so I can buy
hours.
more.
So do you guys want to wait until to?
Daron
to
gets
create-
tired of
I'll
Auburn
wait to create
complaining
it until
and
it's
gives
time
him
to
his
sleep.
bag.
Mm.
Just take my bag.
Mm. I go, we can share it.
No, I take.
Okay.
I just drop my bag to him and just go get kindling.
Okay, pick it up.
Is there still pieces of that wood, of the crate, like the top of the crate?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Uh,
like he didn't say he smashed the crate. He just said he opened it.
So I use.
So all
I
that wood
use-
is good.
I use that lid and I like smooth out the sand, and then I dig a little hole and I put the candles in there.
All
Or
right.
I take like there's like hundreds of candles in them.
Mood lighting.
So I do like 1, 2, 3, let's do 4 in the center, and then I'll wait for him to come back with kindling.
All right. So give me survival or nature or what have you for.
Because my hut only lasts 8 hours, so I'm gonna wait till you finally decide if we rest or not. Like
9.
full rest versus.
9, yeah, 9.
9.
Survival.
You find some just general kindling, and not a lot. You're kind of have a hard time finding any that's dry.
Okay.
Gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Well, we can dry it out first. And she can dry it out. So I return with the kindling, and then I'm gonna go back and find a tree,
Mm-hmm.
I start
and
prestidigitizing
I'll grab
shit dry.
the chain knife that I have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap the chain around like one of the branches.
Yeah.
A nice thick branch that I can find. Just start sawing at it.
Give me some kind of athletics or.
11.
It's going to take a little while. You're using a combination of your weight and sort of sawing motion. I'm going to say it takes
Metal
you
chain.
about,
Oops, sorry.
being half exhausted, I'm going to say it takes you like, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour.
I'm okay with that. I'll chill. I'll relax. I'll breathe, and I'll go through it.
And yeah, you're able to get through it. And you have a branch that's about
Break it up into pieces and stuff.
6 feet long.
I'll break it up
If
into
you need
pieces.
help,
Yeah.
I have mage hand.
I'll just bring back all the broken
Okay.
pieces.
So you bring back broken pieces, and there's a pit with candles in it now.
Put it in there.
You,
I'll clear out some sand, go get some rocks, make a little circle, put some wood on there.
all right. Anybody want to give me a survival check for rocks and to find some suitable stuff?
13 for survival for the rocks.
All right.
The rocks survive.
10. I found a rock. Oh, it's a
Um,
hermit crab.
Yeah, you find a couple, just not enough.
You said that.
You find a hermit
I
crab.
found a hermit crab.
This is a crab, not a rock.
I write a swear on the crab.
You don't have enough rocks to.
Well, it's sand anyway, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's not gonna pick up fire. I'll just put them around a little bit, and
You can melt one of the candles to create a base.
I'll get my tinderbox. Well, I guess his tinderbox now. Take it out of his bag, and I'll try and make a fire and see if she can maybe help me out with control flames.
Oh hell yeah! No, I can help control flames and dry
Just
out
trying to make
kindling and
A little
shit.
bit of spark for you to do your thing with the tinderbox.
Yep. You make a fire.
We stash some other
It
nature
takes.
candles around there.
Give me one survival check for that.
21.
Yeah. So.
And then she grabs it and puts
And
it
it
into the wood.
takes a little. It takes a while for it to get bigger,
Right.
but you're able to
Well, actually, she can just control it and
control flame. Yeah. So as soon as it sparks, whew, you guys get a nice flame going, and yeah,
yeah, just lay down on the sand.
Stash
It's
like
right
10
there, man.
candles in my bag. I'm assuming I could carry only like 10.
yeah.
Are we ever gonna learn what happened to the rest of the crew?
Who knows?
Because we just fucking fled human town and
Mm-hmm.
saved the princess from being bored, and now everyone's dead.
Yep.
It's an
Adventuring is a hell of a game.
Everyone's dead, and half our shit's gone.
It's an accurate assessment of the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, this is a terrible time.
Yeah, how about we get some rest? We'll figure that out in the morning.
Okay.
Was there wineskin in the bag you gave me?
There's no wine in that bag.
I give you your bag back.
I do not take it.
I can make seawater drinkable and taste like wine.
He has most of the
It's
other
not
stuff.
gonna get you drunk.
The rope and all that stuff.
You just make clean water
Okay.
instead of wine.
It's just your regular bag.
Yeah.
It's the regular bag with everything.
Does anyone need? I start touching people.
Healing.
Yeah.
Not originally.
I give him like a
invented.
slap, 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 slap.
All right, and you start noticing that
So
people
there's
are
30
injured.
hit points,
So 10 each.
10 each, except for me, I guess. How about you guys get 9 each, and I'll have 5.
Sure.
Okay.
9?
Okay, so
I could
10
also
total.
sing people soon, so give me a second.
Yeah, so you could do Song of Rest, and
Yeah.
that'll be.
Well, I'm hoping for a long rest right now, short rest.
Yeah.
But,
Now you look around. We're on the beach. There's like a forest. A boar just ran in there.
so do you want me to
Yeah.
still do Song of
Well,
Rest?
I mean, over the course of all that stuff,
It's just
it's
long
gonna
rest.
take a
Okay.
little bit.
Now,
know when you guys
I'm
wanna
gonna
see
say
Buck
that
create my bubble.
process, to do everything that you guys just did, and everybody's kind of helping out. It took you about 4 hours.
All right, so
Wow.
sleep time.
a lot of pooping.
And
You guys go to sleep first. I'll have first watch.
If I
Right.
summon a steed, can I use the steed in the same way? Like I summon a mastiff and have it go explore around and stuff like that?
sure,
Okay, I
it
do
doesn't
that.
say that you need to be on it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I send my steed out to check on your boar. Let's make
If the
them.
boar didn't come back, it's either dead or there's nothing there. And I didn't hear a scream of a boar.
Okay, well, I
so
summon the
think it's
mastiff to guard the little
What's the
campsite
boar's
we have.
AC?
And I
fine.
create.
No idea.
I create our bubble. I create my tiny
I'll
hut.
get it in a second.
so that
Morgan
you're
Kyman's
protected.
faithful watchdog.
We asked you if you wanted to do any spells. You said no.
No, I said I can. It's Morgan Kyman's faithful
Oh, it is 9
watchdog.
creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome.
And you put the dome around the
Yes.
fire, right?
Wouldn't that choke us? I know
What?
we have control of the atmosphere inside. Never mind. Yes.
Yeah. So is that what you're gonna
Comfortable
do?
and dry regardless of the weather outside. Yeah. That's why I was
So
using the
when you-
bubble to protect you.
When you look outside of the dome, because you can see out, but they can't see into the dome.
Right.
You see the boar come back, and it's confused and it's
Damn it.
looking around, and it's got a
So
big
happy
slash
it
on
didn't-
its back.
There is
Oh.
something in the forest, guys.
Well, fuck me.
Well, at least we're shielded in here,
It looks really
Nothing can
confused.
pierce
And
us.
it can't find you.
and people can't see us. Just don't
I
step
shouldn't
out
have
of
read
the
it.
10-foot radius.
I kill it.
Oh,
Okay.
at your thing you sent out?
Yeah.
Put him out of his misery because confusion is misery?
He also has a giant slash on his
Oh,
body, so it's
oh,
probably
yeah.
better.
Spells
So-
and other magical effects can't
He
extend
actually
through the dome,
disappears. He's not really.
or can
No,
be
I
cast
know.
through it. So we can't cast through the dome.
Yeah, he has to leave the
You
dome,
have to leave
kill
the
it,
dome
and
to
then
kill
come
things.
back.
I will do that.
All right. So I'm assuming does he poof or does he?
He poofs, I believe so.
He falls over and
poofed up.
fades like they do in the games.
He Obi-Wan Kenobi fades
Yeah.
and or Yoda fades.
Yeah.
I like the Yoda fade.
Or Luke fades now.
And squealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
There's
saying?
another
vanishes.
Skywalker.
Are we doing
Back
long
to the
rest
Force.
or short rest?
Long rest. Your thing lasts 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
8 hours? Yeah. Long rest.
Click. Take long rest. Click.
Food.
Confirm. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Food.
All our bags have rations,
Yeah, except we lost.
except we lost one bag. So
Well, I lost all my equipment,
Alright.
so my food's
So
What? the
everyone has to keep track of how much food they have.
gone.
So
0.
this is one food, one day's worth of rations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to see how many days worth of rations
Yeah.
it is. I don't know.
I put long rest and it didn't reset everything.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why.
So I have to manually go reset stuff.
Yeah.
No, you should do everything.
I
It
just-
didn't?
It
I've
didn't.
never.
Reset maximum hit point changes during rest. Take
Okay,
long
4
rest. Confirm.
okay.
3, 2, 1.
4 spell slots and face.
To
down.
do it.
Nope.
You didn't reset your hit points?
Nope.
What?
I have to click reset, I think.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I don't know why.
Did you? There's a little choice for reset
Um,
maximum HP. during
Yeah,
each
no,
rest.
mine's
It's
selected.
just-
It won't do
It
it.
won't do it.
It won't do it. Did it for me.
Glitch. She has to just put it in manually.
That's
You make
not
sure your
it.
spells are come back and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Does all of our health come
So-
back?
Yeah,
or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
for long rest.
Yeah.
What
it
level are
usually
we?
does everything for me. I have my key points back, my spells.
6, but I'm gonna say
Even
that
does my equipment.
among
Nope.
that encounter was worth
Didn't do shit.
3,000 experience points divided by the 4 of you. So that
Stop
whole
it.
survival,
3,000, you said?
yeah, because that's an encounter, like a level 6
Four, that
encounter,
sounds weird.
level 7. And then, yeah. So make sure that if unless you want to take a point of exhaustion or more, because not eating could do that to you, everyone has to eat 1 ration. So in your bags, if you still have a ration, we have to have.
I eat all the rations in my bag.
Could I make an argument that with my training from the monastery, I could at least go like a day without, like I could fast. I fast before.
Yeah.
1 whole day without food, incredible.
Give me
It's not that. That's a diet.
It's
You
kinda
can
serious,
intermittent fast.
Yeah,
whatever.
give me a survival check, and it's gonna get progressively harder as the days
Right, the
go
more
by.
days. Yeah, I'm not planning to like starve forever. I'm just.
Can I make a soup out of
I can
sand
go
crabs?
easy on food.
Yeah, you have to do some survival checks. and
20.
stuff.
Not
Okay,
it.
how
Are there any coconuts?
Survival checks.
It'll give you the diarrhea.
Oh, a 5
8.
plus survival.
I'm going on.
That's it total.
8. I don't have any survival. That's a 0.
Ooh, a 10.
Wait, I thought you guys
For
were eating
survival?
though.
And you're looking for like any high tree fruits.
Only coconut. No. Yeah, I look for anything that looks like it could be helpful food-wise, I guess. or-
Okay. Do you want to help her in the water, or would you want to go inland a little?
What are you doing in the water?
I'm going to make soup out of sand crabs because they're easy to catch.
Sure, I'll help her
Tiny,
catch some
though.
sand
That's why you
crabs. Why
catch a
not?
shit ton.
Well, I can catch.
Boil 'em.
I can probably catch fish. Can I use perception to see
Sounds
if I can
gross,
find some
but-
fish?
Yeah.
It's probably gross.
And
I
then
don't
I'll
know.
try and shoot
I
'em
was
with
told
the
it's
bow.
good, but
Yeah.
If I find them.
never had it.
Can
20 mod it.
Yeah. So you actually see a school. They look
What's
rather
a
healthy.
school?
School of fish.
So I'll shoot 2 arrows into it. I'll double down on
Yeah.
arrows. 17
Can't do
and
rat.
15.
I can't do mouse, but I can do a
It's
rat
survival.
as a pet.
Yeah.
No, I'm
That'll be
throwing
Oh, okay.
arrows at it.
Yeah, that's fine. So whew,
You can fish with.
you get
those.
two. They kind of just float, I guess, right?
Heal.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Maybe
Yeah,
to the
dead
ground. I don't know
fish
how
go-
shallow the
ground.
ground is.
You think you don't know.
I go up and pick up my arrows, see if there's fish at the end of them.
Yes and yes.
Two
Alright,
fish
cool.
at least.
Is there any birds?
2 fish and crabs.
Birds,
All right, I'm going for coconuts.
survival check.
We need something to drink, a
And
beverage.
then what did you get on your survival?
A
check?
10.
It was
Oh, no.
So you were trying to help Althea.
I was, but
And-
it looks like they got their stuff taken care of. So I figure I'll go
And,
look for tree food.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'll use my other dice.
Althea's still like trying to get some hermit crabs.
do the
You get a
shitty
couple,
dice.
like a handful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
And
guys.
then with a 10, you find a couple kind of loose berries. You find a tree with unripe nuts. So, but you find like 1 or 2 ripe nuts. But basically, you just have one handful of berries and nuts.
14 is your bird.
Because they're birds for 14.
Does anyone have any granola? Because I got 2/3 of a trail mix
You
here.
Find one bird
Is it on a tree? Is it flying?
on a tree.
Can I use
And
my
it's-
crossbow?
In a
Yeah, go
nest.
ahead.
In an egg. Ooh.
Ooh. 18 plus my hit die of 6, right? So
Not hit die.
it says it. I don't know.
Well, your attack
bonus.
Attack
Attack
bonus.
bonus. Do I have an attack bonus on
Yeah,
here?
everybody does. Your proficiency plus your dex. It's +3 plus 3 or 4.
Damage.
so it might be
Isn't that
plus
damage?
7. No.
What's the damage on
is
them?
just-
For crossbow, it says +6.
Okay, so it's +6 on
That's-
damage.
Attack bonus. Attack bonus.
Attack bonus.
This is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, so the attack bonus is that first number. That's hit DC.
Yeah.
And then, okay, +6. Cool. All right. You're right. You're right. You right. You
I
right.
don't know why you're.
All right. I'm not tripping. You said.
So
You
do
said-
I hit the
anyways.
bird? now?
Yes.
Does it fall?
Roll the damage. Fish only have like 1 health in my head. But
Yeah, I
birds
think most
have
small
more.
animals have like 1 health.
Accuracy.
I could look it up. They actually
Varmints.
tell you how much they hit.
They tend to have like 1 or 2 or 3 or something.
It's
Yeah.
usually like 1. My rat has 1. It's
2.
2 plus 3 is 6 or 5.
Explode the bird.
Yeah. You hit it in the side of the head and just. Bow. Bird.
Can I go grab the bird?
Yeah.
Can I grab the bird?
Yeah.
I have boo.
I'll start cooking. I'll
Start touching it.
I'll deskin the
The
bird
bird.
and start cooking the fish and the bird.
I mix up the trail mix. I just kind of shake it a little bit, find a little, I don't know, some sort of bowl type item.
We're
Make a sauce
having
for the bird.
fish and chicken-ish bird.
Foul.
Yeah. So,
Foul.
does anybody want to give me a survival check
I'll
to
do it.
cook? Or are you guys going to eat it raw?
15.
Oh, 23. Stuff. I go the berry juice
Yeah, we're
and
good.
a little.
18. What do you know?
Ooh, hey.
We cooked the shit out of that fish and that
Yeah,
bird.
we did. I threw some seaweed in there that
No
I
way.
purified.
Did we make sushi?
Well, yeah, we're making
21.
sushi. We're making salty sand
Um,
crab soup.
So the hut's gone at this point, but the fire. I'm assuming that.
Oh, it's the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get more wood and kindling. And
Yeah,
stuff.
fire's fine.
But you can control flames, so that's. In my mind, you're probably not catching that many crabs because you're also trying to keep the fire going.
Stop
And
it.
That's why you make a soup
um,
out of it.
yeah.
Just throw it in there.
But what
Yeah,
are you?
because of the
How are you
water,
gonna
yeah.
cook it? Like
On the fire.
on the fire, but just on the fire? Like
We're gonna have to find some sort of pot.
You have a pot.
I'll just get 2 sticks.
You have a pot. Put it all in a pot.
That's for the feed.
is it?
I have a
Is it in your bags? You
Yeah,
tell
I'll
me.
go
he
get
gave me
2
his
sticks
bag.
from the forest. They're sticks.
Talking about the crabs.
Put them
So
on the
cross
ground.
them
It's
out.
sand, and then I'll grab my chain and put it on and
All
put
right.
the fish on there.
And there you go. So he's cooking fish on a chain. You have a pot
Do you have any other fish, like extra
that you're
fish?
cooking.
I can go catch more fish. Just
Trail
make it
mix.
easy.
But I
So
got
you
a
can
23,
make,
so
fish
I'm
jerky.
cooking it just right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
It's
try
gonna be
and
like
find
a
some more fish.
warm trail mix.
When he's
you
done
know?
with his trail mix, I use that pot.
Okay.
I'll look for more fish.
And then, you say you got a 23, and you're gonna get more fish.
Yeah, 22
20
perception.
It was 21.
Um,
I'm waiting for more
22
fish.
perception. Same school, different location.
Cool. Same numbers.
Yeah.
Yay. You bought my fish?
Fun. Yeah,
So
2 more.
I take the fishies
Uh-huh.
and I start filleting them thinly.
Yeah.
And what do I have? What do I have?
Dry them by the fire.
Yeah. Do you have enough rocks? Or should I hang them with the?
Ooh, if we had found some citrus, we could have just ceviche'd that.
Yeah, we
shit.
could have the shit out
I'm
of it.
making jerky.
Oh, you're making jerky.
That
okay.
takes a while though.
Well, it's no.
We have
jerky.
time. We have more. We have more
if we
than
just
Should we
enough.
sit
take
here
an
all
extra day
day.
here? I mean, I guess we don't have anything else to do.
I go,
Yeah.
is that a fast food restaurant I see just beyond the tree line? I guess we could just go grab some
It is a
some
juicy
fast food
couture.
right there.
It's a Burger King. Don't worry about
No,
it.
it's-
We don't go to
This is a
Burger King.
resort
I
island.
just hang it over the.
It's
the chain like
the
that.
Frankfurters, remember? That's the
Yeah, let's just stay at the beach.
that's a
one day.
reference to like
We're
episode
not in a hurry.
I mean, I'm doing it because
They're
I don't know
weenie
how much
snitsy.
longer we are staying here.
Frankfurters.
We
Just
need
leave it there.
Something.
Oh, I'm in.
I look
They
around.
sold equipment, not wieners.
You want to go with
Yeah,
me?
I start scouting.
need
Let's
like
start
a
scouting.
base.
Let's go take
Yeah,
a look. I
Let's
take
go kill whatever's in the
start
forest.
looking around for this foresty type situation.
All right.
We'll tend to the
Um,
flames.
You guys
Give
want to
me-
come kill whatever's in the forest with us, or?
Let's kill some forest
Our
stuff.
food's gonna get eaten. We
What?
just have the jerky and stuff.
Oh, well, me and Audrey can probably kill it.
Yeah.
If we can't, we'll run back.
Run.
We'll run back.
Or at least I will. I don't know
You
about
should've
him.
treated
I'm
movie.
fast enough to
I'll
run.
hobble back.
I'll definitely
So,
make it back.
You guys
I'll ride my mastiff back.
kind of just you want to ride the mastiff
Yeah, it's a mastiff
around
up. You want
with
mastiff
you
up?
two?
No, I'm not dumb. I'm gonna follow him stealthily. And
Okay, he
attack
follows me
whatever attacks
stealthily.
him.
And
Alright.
I ride the mastiff,
Not
Uh,
stealthily because there's
not
no
stealthily,
wait,
but
wait.
cautiously, guardedly.
Oh, thanks.
Inspiration.
You can only have one inspiration at a time.
Inspiration. To that stuff.
All right. So
Inspire.
inspired. You want to make a perception check? You're looking around.
I'll do a
Looking
perception.
around. 20!
Ooh,
I'll do a
natural
perception,
20.
but I'm looking
Natural
at
20.
What's your other perception?
12. So it's good that I got
Yeah.
the natural 20.
I got a 23
So
perception.
I need to do a perception.
I say, what do you see, boy? What do you
Are
see?
you following them?
I don't know. What are
I'm
they
at
doing?
the fire.
We're just gonna
I'll
go.
stay at the fire. Yeah, I'm
We'll
staying
go
here.
hunt whatever this thing that killed my boar was.
Okay.
Might be
You-
more food. It's also
You
dangerous.
killed the boar.
That's true.
Man,
You
the
hurt-
most
you
dangerous
hurt the
game.
boar.
It's gonna
Killed
become
the
a
boar.
creepy Lord of the Flies.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
Talking
I'll
to
go
me.
find a stupid conch.
You guys start breathing in all the heat from the thing, and you're like, oh, it's talking to me. And
The
then the
monster.
fish start like talking to you. And then you all have a good laugh. Anyways,
An accident.
Spirits
Kill
are
one of
high.
y'all.
yeah. So, what was
23 perception. No, 22 perception.
22 perception? Okay.
And I'll roll my stealth, I guess.
I have all my tools too. I forgot about that.
What is my stealth? Wow. 20 stealth.
Yeah. Natural 20 plus 2.
Okay, cool. So you all see two, like just briefly, you see a very lanky looking green hued skin person
Oh, it's a
wearing a
person.
loincloth, like squatting sort of in a
caught him
perched
mid-poop.
position on the tree. It's almost like he's a frog in a way, but
Neat.
he very clearly has an elongated face, and he has like basically he's wearing almost no clothes except for he's got a necklace of bone and some kind of a, I don't know how to call it, like a chain tiara. His hair is all like spiked up like he's a Dragon Ball Z character, and he's got the pointy ears. And then
Wait, elf?
Can you tell
kind
what,
of-
what
what
kind
kind
of
of eyes?
bone?
as soon as you see him, he just
Vanishes?
He could
Yeah.
have face
Indis-
death. He could have invisibility. Shit.
but you guys saw that, and then
Chameleon.
you see another one on another tree look over. He kind of turns his head, and he is a little confused, and he looks over and
Sees you,
he
so he does the
sees
same
you,
thing.
and then he does it.
What
But
are
you
their?
see him for longer. They have these like sunken eyes, and they're kind of tiny looking eyes.
Hmm.
I cast Detect Invisibility. I don't really, but I say it because they don't know that I don't have it. Does that help?
Dead silence.
Oh, how about,
You hear wind pass through the trees.
can I command?
You got to see something to command it.
I mean, I saw it, so I can't command someone to say, Stop being invisible,
You gotta
jerk.
pick a target. You have to see them.
Okay.
Yeah. A target like
Locate object or compelled duel. I still have to see all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll just hold my turn.
You
I'll.
want to give me an arcane check?
Okay.
Sure.
15 plus
There we go. Got it, girl.
2, 17.
Anything for you?
13.
It's Audrin. Misty Step.
I Misty Step.
No, that's what they do.
They are able
They
to
Misty Step.
Yeah.
But only like briefly.
So they didn't.
You can't just turn invisible and walk away. You
No,
can
they
only go
went
whoa,
30
whoa, whoa,
steps
whoa.
in some direction.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay hidden. I'm just watching him.
Yeah. So he knows that they Misty Step. They see him. They can't see you.
I Misty Step.
I got my bow ready though.
I go, two can play at this game.
Don't just randomly
Do you
start
have
killing
Misty
locals.
Step?
I do have Misty
I'm
Step.
not.
And where are you going?
I want to see what he
Misty
does
Step?
first.
I'm just
I don't
saying
know.
him.
I don't
I'll
know
start
yet.
randomly killing locals.
And are you gonna Misty Step? I don't think you can
I
Misty
would hope he
Step
talks to
another
them first,
person.
but
No.
Invaders.
What about my
invaders.
steed?
Kill him.
That's my thing. Is I don't think.
But
you
it's
can
sort of
kill
like
him.
a fae.
if he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies.
Okay.
If it bleeds, we can
I
kill
keep
it.
my eyes open. I try to just follow what's going on. I have my shield up, and I
You reload your only
reload.
weapon.
Yeah. I'm just keeping my eyes open. Was he armed?
Let's recall if he was armed. Do a perception.
I mean, I had a 25 on
Okay,
perception from before.
So what you so you
A
kinda
natural
couldn't
20 at least, or 22,
see
natural 20.
exactly what it was, but you definitely know large hilt, and it was a long hilt, and then the sword went
So it was
far
a big
back.
sword.
It was a very big sword.
I look for any sort of
Right,
trails
like
or
wearing
marks
loincloth.
about me,
The
or
force
like
survival
search
to
for
make a
traps
sword.
kind of
Any
thing.
of that survival nature.
Great question.
12 plus 5, 17.
17. So 17 to look around. You actually don't see any trails on the ground. You see maybe some like some trails for animals and things like that. Moss on the trees.
I'll
Bunny
take a
poop.
second
You're able
away.
to find north now.
I'll
but-
take a few seconds away from looking around him, and I'll actually just look around the
Okay.
tree tops. Natural 20. It's a 26.
Damn.
Okay.
We see all.
26, looking around in the trees. In the distance, you see one of them unsuccessfully hiding among the branches. So it was about 30 feet away, and they Misty stepped to another
Right.
branch. And you know exactly where they are. They don't see you at all, but they are looking at Audrin like intently.
Check your history.
I kind of want to
see
tell you
if
to
know
come
who they
back,
are.
but that's a very.
Well, I'm not like galloping away. I'm just sort of like really slowly, like
Yeah.
step by
But
step,
remember,
sort of looking
you're an
around.
invader to them, so they're
Yeah, I
probably
want to go.
something
I don't want to go
You
alone
can't like
anymore.
you can't like own an
Oh, shoot an
island.
arrow at a tree past him. I want the arrow to go in front of his.
Face so he sees it.
Okay.
What are you doing? Trying to kill me?
Just
Um,
trying to get your attention.
So
I'm not singing at the
you,
campfire.
I'm going to just say that you can do that without rolling.
It's a really hard roll, I guess.
Yeah.
And then when you turn around to me, I'm like,
I start back.
Um,
Singing green sleeves.
I back up.
You hear
Back up.
like a weird language that you never heard before, and it's sort of a whispered shout.
as soon as I tell him to come back, I
Yeah.
book it.
Um,
Just to make sure
you
to point
see-
out that I'm leaving.
You see him running. You turn around and you see him running.
Thanks. I guess I just kind of start galloping away. I follow. I go, okay. Still, I kind of like.
I thought we were gonna find a monster in here, but it's not. There's people in here, so let's go back.
So I march back.
Yeah.
For now.
Guys, there's some crazy people in there. Somehow they're only wearing loincloths and bone amulets, but they have enough forging mastery to make swords.
And like I'm like we are on an island. I'm
Well, I
pretty
mean,
sure
I-
there's natives.
Yeah, but
I mean, we don't know how big this island is.
the swords look pretty
Got to be a
impressive.
pretty big island to have natives.
Oh, good God, we're on an island?
Yeah, well, looks
We're
like
on
there's natives.
something.
Huh.
Peninsula, land, forest.
on
There's
land.
people most of the time.
Like, does the
History checks.
as we were getting to the island, did it look like we could see the whole island, or we were just coming up to land?
The only person who saw the whole island,
Uh-huh.
or most of the island,
But you could tell it was like a self-contained island, not like part
Oh, yeah,
of the country.
Let's see.
I
Let's
saw
see
most
if
of
she
the
can
island
figure
because
it
of my
out.
walking shoes.
Let's see.
17 history.
17 history.
History, come now. History. Yes, very good. 16.
16, 17. Anybody else? That's
Sure.
garbage.
Do
All right.
investigation as
It's
well.
15 plus, I think 2, so
Oh, I
17.
do have handle. I have
All
This
right.
bone crown thing is called a
17.
diadem.
Okay, so you actually get advantage here because
We're
you
so
actually
good.
saw more of the island. So 16, roll again.
Okay, I roll again. I'm not gonna do better than that. You know it.
I'm hoping.
Except for the fact that I am, because because it's +5 and it's 24.
See? So, okay. There's rumors that that maybe the maps haven't charted all the land.
Sweet. I claim this land.
And-
Oh, so this land's ours. Just kill everyone here.
But-
That's how that works, right?
Yeah, and
not
that you know,
Is anyone
there's
sick?
still
Go cough on them.
there's still
I call this
discovering.
Sorceress Beach.
There's a good amount of places that are so treacherous that you
Evil
can't get a
colonists.
boat over, and the waters are very, very like scary to people, and there's no like Marco Polo with the cojones to like go and just sail.
So you're saying this is an uncharted island?
Geese.
Yeah.
Uncharted.
24, I'll tell you
Okay.
that there are books that chart islands that existed, and maybe you flip through a couple of them in with Gonda, and what you realize is that some of them, like a couple hundred years ago, started redacting different places, and
Cool.
they just stopped mentioning them.
Okay, cool.
And this place just stopped coming up. You heard of a island called Dragon's Maw Island.
Oh, good. You guys, this place sounds like it's pretty fucked.
Sounds
So
pretty ominous.
fucked that they don't mention it in books no more.
And they called it Dragon.
Then they call
I
it
feel like
Dragon's
it's
Maw.
just lizard people.
And I assume it is not. I assume it
And
is
they just
not
got
a snow
so
dragon.
tired of fighting back.
And
I say
it was
we all go
aptly
in there.
named Dragon's Maw after the kind of rock archipelago that surrounded
Looks like dragons too.
the island itself, because it looked like it was sitting in the mouth of a dragon.
Sweet.
Cool.
I thought it was like a dragon
Lizard
discovered
people,
it,
lizard
named it
people.
after his maw.
Should we go in there?
Dragon's
we talk
Maw.
to them?
Me mama.
If they're
named
dangerous,
after me
we
ma.
kill 'em.
Do you want to go spy
Now,
on them?
is this the kind of island that we
You wanna
would
go
be able
spy?
to
You and I
like
can
walk
spy.
around, or is this like thousands of miles, acres of island, or is it just like an island of like, oh, we're on a deserted little island, castaway style, or is this a major piece of land, like
You're
like
looking,
Ireland?
when you look down,
Highland
when you
Scotland.
look down, like
the Green
and you
Isle.
kind of like try and look all the way around, like it
Big
keeps
island, ain't
going.
it?
It keeps going.
Okay,
you're
so
just
it's a
not
pretty
sure
pretty
of
big
how-
island.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I do have like the stealth and the investigation.
you
Do
you and
wanna-
I could go sneak over there, and I mean we're pretty good at stealth, but these guys are on the fucking
And y'all look pretty
trees
white.
and they're teleporting.
What?
I was saying bad. I go, and y'all look pretty white.
Oh yeah. And
Y'all
Del
Like, I
Rey-
feel like-
skinned. I feel you seem like a threat to these people.
Yeah, you-
Aren't you,
and I-
the, aren't
you
you
and I
the
can
only
sneak
blue
over.
person in the
Yes,
world right now?
yes,
I think
And
you
I'm
might be a
proud
little
of
bit
it.
more bizarre to them than we.
You and I are pretty good at sneaking. I just this is their land, their territory, and they look pretty good at it. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's gonna be the easiest thing to do.
Del
And
Rey
they
takes
didn't look
care
like
of it.
they
do
had
virgin
stuff.
sacrifices.
So, like, what are we gonna get?
You're
Loincloths?
a
We
monk.
don't want to
You're a
steal.
monk.
Not forever.
mean-
What would you mean? What would
You're
you
not a
do?
monk.
Actually, I'm not a
forever?
monk anymore.
Oh.
I'm out of my
He's
monastery.
a disgraced monk. He put his wiener somewhere.
No.
In a coconut.
Put my sword somewhere.
I
And
put my
coconuts are
wiener
very
in my
holy to them.
coconut,
Oh, he
stirred
murdered
it
them.
all up.
Anyways,
I love
we
I love
can
these
go-
guys. For the record, I love these
we
guys
can go
so much.
investigate. So just observe.
And then we
I'll
talk to
stay
them.
here because I like
If
to
we
fuck up
encounter
my
them.
rolls.
Only if we encounter
I doubt
them.
we'll get any talking done. But
That's
we can
why
try.
Yeah, I
Like,
look for
only
tracks
if we-
around the beach
Like, we get
to see if, like, it looks like people come to the beach
She
a
has
lot. or-
detect language.
you
We
know,
should
I
probably
look-
make
I look-
her
We
go.
have
Go
combined
ahead.
languages?
That roll again,
I don't know, let me see.
because you just
No.
blew a d20.
No.
You
Instead
do
of
mine.
rolling
Is
it.
it the other good one?
Yeah.
Damn.
2. I
do
see
have
nothing.
comprehension. Thank you for reminding me.
All right, let's go try
I
talk
do
to
have
him.
comprehend language.
Yeah, bring her.
And if it doesn't work,
Are we stealthing this?
we kill him.
Still.
Should we stealth? I mean, you want to talk to them, so shouldn't they see you coming?
You don't have your daggers anymore, huh?
I have my daggers.
Keep your daggers. I am going to leave Sonata, which might not be wise, but I don't want them to perceive that I'm going to just start stabbing them
Okay.
because it's bigger than the daggers. He has the daggers.
But you're gonna keep your crossbow with you? And the bandor with
You want to go in without weapons, is what you're saying?
Not completely without weapons, but things that
And
are
you got
obvious.
magic.
She doesn't want clear visible ones.
I don't want clear visible. We're like, threat, die. Oh, we're done.
I mean, it concealed all that. You could probably conceal all that stuff, right?
Not
Let's
the,
see.
I mean,
Let's see. Roll.
I'm not for what?
If you want to conceal
No,
weapons.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm leaving Sonata. I also
Okay.
don't want her being stolen if they do kidnap us, and now I can't
Alright.
get my sword back.
But you're,
Oh, it's
you're
Arabia,
crossbow
that
right?
feeling.
too?
I'll keep my cross. It's my hand crossbow, right?
Yeah.
All right, you want to sneak over there or
And
just
then-
walk it?
Chain?
A sneak.
It's on my arm.
Yeah, I'll keep that my bandor.
Okay.
He has the daggers and the chain
And the bow.
and the bow. Stealth.
Go ahead.
You want stealth? I'll stealth you.
it. Let's see if I.
Oh, nice.
Close, close.
That was close.
15
18.
plus 9. That's what are we, 20?
24.
24.
I rolled an 18.
I disappear.
Woo!
You see me like attaching leaves to my body.
I rolled kind of low, so 18.
In the
You
million.
put on
18,
makeup.
and then-
24.
Okay.
That's what the joke is. I put like leaves in,
All
my,
right.
in my horns.
So, and then they are going to. Oh, sheesh.
they
Okay.
saw us already. Damn it.
So, no.
We're not attacking. We're just observing. We're just
so,
gonna stealth around.
You're going to
looking
stealth
fire.
around.
I'm going to look up on the trees, too. I'm going to keep an eye on the top of the trees.
Yeah.
Yes, I know they're up there. Natural 1.
Oh no.
Passive 16, though.
You saw nothing.
You're having a hard time seeing.
Come on, let me comprehend language.
Um,
A minute to read
You're having a
the
hard time seeing,
text.
but you do hear a crack. And then you see one of them has just appeared on a ledge near you, and instead of landing safely, kind of cracks, and then he's like, "Oh, dad!" and he says some weird language that you've never heard before.
I tap
And
AOD and I say,
Comprehend
He
language.
like grabs on top of the tree. He doesn't see you.
right. Do you want to talk to him and then I'll just kind of keep my bow
Let's not
trained
talk
on him?
yet, because he hasn't seen us.
Right.
But I will trigger my comprehend language to see if I could pick up what they're saying, so I could kind of.
They usually keep quiet, though.
As
just-
I well, he just said something, so I'm like, ooh, I can learn a word.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is
Son of a
probably
bitch.
shit.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to start learning
So
how to say
as
things.
soon as you
It's 1 hour. we
turned on
comprehended
comprehend
language.
languages, does it have a verbal component
Yes.
when you cast it?
Oh, when
Look
I
for
cast it, let me see. Nope. It is a pinch of salt, of soot and salt.
Okay, so it's just okay.
Or is it?
And then you do that, and then well,
Like a
you're
chaser?
magic, so like you're not magic, you're bard, so you could just kind of, do the thing or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Can't focus, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
it's really-
So you could like touch
Signals,
the strings, and then it would happen.
Okay.
Okay, so you hear him go, "Stupid trees," and then he says a curse word.
The trees are alive and
I
they're
just giggled.
stupid.
Ah.
I'll move
Yeah.
away from Aoda a bit
Uh-huh.
so that I kind of circle around, maybe sort of to his back, and just get the bow ready.
Okay.
Are they far away from the beach
I'm holding that action.
I'm gonna say they are, well, I don't know, at least 100 feet away from the beach.
now? Okay. And then
Yeah.
I don't hear. I don't nothing.
Yeah. The wind moving through the trees, the crack you probably don't hear very much, and then he's not talking loudly when he's
Same
giving
one.
out the expletive.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been my same passive. Okay, yeah, no, it's gonna be my passive.
Okay.
Passive perception. Do I see as if there's any other?
Passive 17?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that he couldn't see it, but away is
Was 16.
another guy. He got a 17.
Oh, roll again. then.
Sorry, he was just right there.
Oh, roll again.
17? I got a 17.
Maybe not the one that's closer.
So the one that's right above you is the one that's the closest, but then there's one about like 40 feet away.
Yeah, I'll just wait. I'm holding my attack, so
I'm full drawn.
Right.
So
I
as
tell
soon
you
as
to
she gets
I
in
look at
danger,
you.
I'll throw it.
And then
I'm hidden. You do your thing.
How far away is the other one?
Like 40 feet
I
away.
want to imagine if there's a pattern that they're going in the direction of where they came from.
Survival, nature, something like that.
No.
No?
No.
Anything above? Like this one's hard because you're trying to figure out like where they're coming from. So it's like a 20.
Yeah.
How many d20s are you rolling?
It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
It's not what I intended to do. I was trying to roll for something else, but you
All right.
just wanted
But,
me to roll for something else before telling me.
oh, okay.
So,
Well, what do you want to do?
initially, I wanted to stealth, like just follow the pattern, like I was gonna go to the next guy.
Oh,
and
okay.
have
Well,
him
you
slowly
already had
follow.
a 24 on stealth, so I'm letting that.
Oh, okay. So then.
So you're gonna just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow. I'll
Okay.
draw the bow.
So you want to go to the other guy?
I'm kind
I'm
of.
just following
It's
her.
almost like measuring the radius of where they're having their.
She's doing everything. I'm just following her and
All right.
keeping an eye out.
And it takes you a while, maybe about a minute, but you're able to get to the other guy, and the other guy's just still in that weird squat position on a tree branch.
All right, I'll set up with my bow again and that guy this time, and I'll do another perception. 24.
This time, with a 24, you realize he's wearing
A wire.
like
That's how they do it.
heavy armor that's made out of bones. Yeah.
Are they
Okay.
human bones? Do they look like your human
well,
bones?
one actually looks like a carved hip bone.
That sucks. So, but other than those two, no one else I see?
What's connected to the hip bone?
I draw my bow again and prepare the action.
20.
20 on history. Do I recognize any of these
You
from my
recognize
stories?
everything.
From any of my stories I've picked up from
Good
College
old
of
bard
Whispers where people
stories,
tell
you know.
me.
See, there's a second part to that fable about the dragon and getting taped together by the wizard where they end up on an island full of frog people.
So
No,
this
but it helps to know if they're like, are they neutral? Are they evil? Are they
These-
chaotic? Like,
Yeah, what do we know?
These people that you know,
Distinguishing
Destroying their
marks.
culture.
they are very heavily tribal. They are
Okay.
called Githyanki.
Why have I
Damn
heard that
Githyankies.
before? Who uses this?
Okay.
The reason
that's
why
weird.
you know
them
of
before.
them is because they are one of the first people that were being like observed to have psionic type abilities.
Cool. I want to train with them.
I don't
These
know
are
what
my
that
people.
means.
Yeah.
So
So
they're not
they
tiefling.
So I
can
can
No,
control.
but I'm saying can like
They do magic-like things with their mind.
with their minds.
I want to do
So what I do
magic
with
things
vicious
with my
mockery and
mind.
psychic blade,
I
we
do
can
magic
just
type
do
things
like
with
whatever
mockery,
without
yes.
needing
Yeah,
to be trained.
they do that without it. But
Any ability of knowing if they're known for being chaotic or they known to just being like we just people, so we just gonna watch you and if you attack us, we kill you.
people.
these people are notoriously lawful evil.
Oh, boy.
I guess we gotta kill him.
No, we just have to beat them in court.
True.
You beat
Get him
them
for
in court,
tax evasion.
You win.
I look. You see me squint. Like,
Let's get him for a hate crime. My bones are not your prom dress.
because we would be outnumbered if we tried.
We're always
Easy.
outnumbered.
I count like 3.
Oh, I have message. I send you a message. They're lawful evil.
So murder? Because I
They
can
will-
respond.
They will kill all of us.
But they won't kill
Well, not
all of us until
necessarily.
we've done something?
Not necessarily.
It just means they're
either.
not like, they're
But
not
if-
mindless.
If we just start, if he shoots at one of them just to shoot because they're lawful evil, they're gonna be like, okay, then we
Yeah.
get to kill
They're not-
you
they're
because
not like-
we
Evil
have the
doesn't
choice.
necessarily mean they're
justified.
gonna kill us.
Right. It just means they're not like
Maybe we can talk to
mindless, brutal orcs that just,
They're not
Yeah.
chaotic.
you know,
so maybe we can talk
goblins
to
or
them.
something.
Maybe.
If you want to try it
Lawful
out.
just means that they.
And I
are
guess
not.
us two would be the best.
I mean, we need help. So maybe we can try and talk to them, and maybe they can help us out.
I mean,
Do you want my?
in some
anyone's
people's
gonna talk to them, it's you.
perspective, we're lawful evil.
Then this is all brain messaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Message
Um,
back and forth.
So then I tell him, I go, well, then let me be the one
To talk, definitely.
to talk, and if
Yes.
they take me, don't attack them yet, but tell the others that this is happening.
Now,
If
because
they
they're
take you, I'll
talking
follow you to see where they take you.
psionically,
And then I'll
are
get
the
everyone
psionic
else.
people hearing this?
They wouldn't be able. They haven't seen us yet.
No, but they might hear the psionics.
Psionic is not
I don't know
telepathy.
how these guys.
Yeah, it's not
Telepathy.
telepathy,
Okay.
but
Mine's different.
Okay.
Mine's only directed to the person it's
Okay.
supposed to go
but
I
to.
didn't know if these guys
proceed,
worked any
AOD.
different.
So you're gonna talk to them. If they,
Because you'll see two things: either they will
Either they
try to
attack you,
actually attack me,
in which case I attack
you
back.
attack back, or they just
capture you,
capture,
in
and
which
you
case
can
I
either
follow
follow
you.
and then come back to get the others.
Sounds
I'm fine with
fair.
it. I'm ballsy
Can you
like
send a
this.
message to them,
Sounds
or do you have to
fucky.
see them for message?
she can see them both.
No,
Can she
these
see
guys.
us?
No, them.
These guys.
Oh, I don't know. Let me.
I
right
think
now
there's
I'm
there's a spell called sending.
Sending is
I don't
different. Yeah,
have
she's
sending.
not doing sending. Message, I think you have to see him. Okay, no, that's fine. I'll follow you and then I'll get him. Yeah,
Hold on,
sounds good.
I mean, you could always do something.
They
that
have to be
we
within
can-
range.
Yeah.
If they're
Alright.
not within range by the time
Alright.
they take me,
Sounds good. Good luck.
I can give you tone.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Keep going.
I'm trying to think how to do this. I show you that I take the crossbow and I put it in a bush that you can grab it.
I see it.
Because I don't want them. I don't want them to take my bone lore, but I also don't want them to shoot me with more things.
Yeah, just go without weapons. That's fine. I gotcha.
So fuck it. I purposely just kind of
Hands up.
step out with hands up.
Do
I'm
you have any
aiming.
like
or
shields?
do I have anything that would like?
Yeah, like a shield
No, I don't want a
or
shield.
protection or something.
I don't need that. Well, I don't.
If
That's
they
fine, that's
shoot
fine.
you, then
I
I
like
only have protection of good and evil. That's all
That
I
doesn't
have.
work.
They're
That
lawful
doesn't help
evil.
anything.
Just go.
They're not
I'm aiming
fiends.
at the guy that's
They have to be
closest
like
to her.
evil.
Right.
yeah.
can
I'm
I
aiming at the guy that's closer to her.
can
Full
I
drawn.
blessed her or something?
Is Thanos
No,
I'm
you're
trying
right.
to think a way to do it where I
Heroism.
don't freak them out. So the other thing I could be silly of is I just start to slightly sing.
I mean, can
Go
you
ahead.
talk
Yeah,
to them
just
with,
sing-
you
sing
can
to
talk
them.
to them with comprehend languages, right?
Sing to
I
them.
don't
can-
know their
you-
language. I could
No,
learn their
you're-
language.
Music
Yeah, your
is a
comprehending
universal
languages,
language.
You can sort of play and then
Okay,
Try
let's
it.
start
Make
to
music.
do it.
Try it. That's a good idea.
I just start strumming and
Try
I just
it.
come out of the
Right.
thing.
performance check.
Full drawn at that guy.
Much fail terror.
Oh my goodness.
I tripped.
Twang, bong, wing, wong.
All right, so as
is-
soon
this
as
is very,
as
very
soon
bad.
as
Just tell me I just tripped and I'm
you
just.
just you're like, I got this great idea. I'm gonna just play a song.
I
and-
literally eat shit.
and you just
have me trip.
and fall, and then the bandor
shame.
makes this weird noise,
Boing.
and you see the guy. He grips his sword, and he's in
I
a
send you a
pit,
message.
a
It's
stance.
me being a dumbass.
They just feel
It's
sorry
fine.
for you.
Just don't
And
worry about it. I'm
then
an idiot.
that's when the episode ends, and we'll
I'm
see
an
you
idiot.
next
Oh
week.
shit, man.
I'm an idiot.
Bye, guys. We'll
That
see you
went
next
very
week.